The Warriors Live is coming to Nottingham. You can see all the bits that don't make the podcast in person.
Yeah, basically the bits that are too rude, too offensive, too personal, or frankly, not funny enough. You can come along on the 5th of November. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon show. It starts at 4:30. We'll be opening the doors at 4 o'clock, so you can get yourself nice and comfy. You can get your tickets from the Nottingham Comedy Festival website. They are available now. And also, we'll be doing some, let's just say we've got a couple of little treats in store at the live show for you. Some of them you will never forget, and not for good reasons. Hayley, are you excited about it?
Some of them I don't know about. Come along. Join the fun. Live. 5th of November. Terms and conditions apply.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Warriors Podcast. I'm Hayley Ellis. He's a very out of breath and just awoke Barry Dodds.
This is your fault. I'm putting the blame squarely at you.
I asked if we could delay the recording for half an hour, and he was like, no problem. And then he's fallen asleep. He's woken up. He's still got pillow creases on his face. He's out of breath.
You can see where I've been lying on. Can you see on my hair where the pillow was?
You do look like you have just woken
I
up.
literally have just woken. Hang on, let's put a hat on in case we've got to use a video clip.
So hello.
Right,
Thank
don't
you
be
for
slagging
joining
me
us.
because I can't hear you.
What a twat. Did you hear that, Barry, in the edit? Absolute bellend. Ah, yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. So, welcome to this week's episode. How are you doing apart from just having woken up, Barry?
Let's just do 12:30. Let's have a nap. Oh, yeah, no worries, Hayley. Oh, what a lovely idea. A little mid-morning relax. Oh, that'll feel nice and refreshed for the recording. Phone, where are you? Oh, no.
Actually rung you. I know when you're asleep when you ignore calls. I was like, well, he's asleep. Brilliant.
Oh,
What a great day for a record.
welcome to middle age.
So let's talk. Let's talk about this week, because I rang you. I did a gig last night, and I rang you on the way home for a chat.
Yeah.
And I said, let's talk about this on the podcast, because we started talking about reality TV, because we have real deep conversations, me and Barry.
Well, I got excited because I saw that Big Brother's back.
Big Brother is back. Yeah, and I was a huge Big Brother fan back in the day. I don't want to watch it now because I'll get too into it and then that's it. Do you know what I mean? Then that's it. I have to watch it every night and I've got too much on. I can't.
It's the only show that has made my mother drop the C-bomb.
By calling someone a C-bomb.
No. Repeating what she'd got so into it and was so animated by repeating what some. Oh, she's disgusting, this girl. She was horrible, and she said that she was talking to this lovely lad, and she went, "You're an effing C." Why am I hiding it? My mother said, she went, "You're a fucking cunt." And
it's
I
a
was
bit
like,
harsh 2 minutes into a podcast to say it.
sorry. Yeah, all right. All right. Bleep that. Sorry. I'll let you. I'll warm you into it.
So your mum said it was a horrible thing to say. They just said it.
And then repeated it because she'd got so completely swept along by.
She used to say that they shouldn't be saying that about you, Barry. They shouldn't be calling you beep beep.
Right.
Oh, come on, don't be getting all
Right.
touchy because you're still half asleep.
Been away for 3 minutes and I'm getting slagged. I couldn't believe she got so swept along with it. But I can't judge because I did exactly the same. I can remember the first series of Big Brother, the first time it came out. I can remember Nasty Nick being on the afternoon news on Radio 1. That's how big a deal it was. And, you know, you look back now and go, what, the drama was, does he have a pencil and a bit of paper? Like, that was the drama.
He was just being a bit bitchy.
Yeah, exactly. 10 years later, you've got Kinga whacking it anyway. Like,
Hello. Welcome to the show. But Barry, the reason we talked about it, because you were like, if you could do any reality TV show, what would you do? And I said Strictly, and you were like, that's not reality, but it is.
It's not. It's just a load of celebrities going, come and learn to dance.
Yeah, but it's reality. They're not playing parts. Because at least on that, you'd learn a skill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't want to see someone get good at something. I want to see somebody getting a bottle. Do you know what I mean? That's
you can look at that stuff, Barry, on select internet sites.
No. What I mean is that I want to see, like, nobody watched Big Brother as a social experiment. You'd watch it for like the rows and the arguments and the kick-offs, and that to me is reality TV. Maybe it's just the definition of reality TV that needs changed, but Strictly, it's not a. Because I told you, because I was thinking about this, because like Halloween's coming up, and I've got a bit of, obviously I talk a little bit about ghosts now and again, and I've got a bit that I do sort of this time every year about curses, and about the curse of the crying boy, which was a picture that everybody got in the 80s and the house burned down. And I find curses fascinating. And you put famous curses in now, and you get the curse of Strictly. Now, from what I can work out, the curse, like the curse of the crying boy, your house burns down. The curse of Strictly, you get to shag a dancer. Like, did you know what I'm like? Yeah, that's not a curse. Sign me up for that one. Like, you know,
the curses. The curse is your marriage was already over, and then you got to dance close to a attractive dancer for 3 months.
Yeah, how's that bad?
I mean, it's a curse on the marriage. Well, the curse is on the person who's not on Strictly, isn't it? So basically, like, say my fella went on Strictly.
The curse is on you then, yeah.
Yeah, then they'll be like, well, he's gonna leave you.
Yeah, that would be when you know that your showbiz career has really failed if your fella ends up on Strictly and you don't. We've got an electrician from Liverpool.
Da 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 da. Yeah, they say though, I read an article today and it was like from Dancing with the Stars, which is America's version of Strictly. And it was like a woman saying, oh, yeah, I would have had an affair with this fella because you're that close to them. You're like closer to them than you are in relationships because you're basically intertwined with them every week, like 2 inches from the face doing dance moves.
It's not a curse. It's just like, we took this fat bloke who's starving and put him in an all-you-can-eat buffet for a month. Guess what happened? Do you know what? I can have a guess what'll happen. It's not a curse. Don't make it mystical. The crying boy's mystical.
Well, let's just say then, if you started dating a famous celebrity and went on Strictly, how you'd feel about A, having that happen, or B, having a crying boy picture in your house.
Right, so when I inevitably marry Sophie Ellis-Bextor, right, when she goes on Strictly...
She's already done it, but go on.
Oh, look at you.
I think she has. I'm going to have to fact check that now. I've got a feeling she has. Has she? Maybe she hasn't. Maybe it's because she does murder on the dance floor. I'm getting confused.
Hang on, let me check my files.
Yeah, she has done it. I knew she had. 2013.
Should have been proper fit then.
She's proper... Barry.
Oh,
You're a curse on women's rights. That's what you are.
No, that woman is timeless.
Sophie Alex
beauty.
Beskar has said, according to this, you know what the internet's like, the singer was partnered with professional dancer Brendan Cole, has even gone as far to say it put a strain on her marriage. Well, it would do, wouldn't it? Because you're away for 5 days out the week, dancing next to another man's crotch.
Yeah, it's gonna make things a bit tense.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Actually, you'll be like, right, Barry, I don't want to... But do you think, I'm not going to be cruel, but if you were on Strictly, would you be the new Les Dennis? And I love Les Dennis, but did you see him dance?
No, I didn't. Was he good?
What do you think? And you know I love Les Dennis.
Do you know what? I'll take that because I thought you were going to say, what was his name? John Prescott, didn't he do it? I'll take Les Dennis over the more obvious target you could have taken out there.
Yeah, John Prescott. Did John Prescott do it? Anne Widdecombe did it.
Was it Anne Widdecombe? Well,
yeah, you getting John Prescott and Anne Widdecombe confused. I'm going to have to Google it now. Cut this. Oh, so he did... I've just had a look at it. John Prescott signs up for the Christmas special, which means they just do one dance. They don't. We can imagine him just there waiting for his 2 Jags to turn up to take him to the dance floor. Do you remember that was like big controversy because he had 2 Jags to take him 2 meters down the road?
Yeah, and then he sparked that protester. That was the day I liked him. Someone threw an egg at him, so he sparked him out.
Anyway, yeah, Strictly I'd do.
But hang on. How would your fella feel about it? Right, who do you fancy? Right,
do you know what? He wouldn't like it.
Would he not? Do you think he'd be suspicious of the curse?
No, I don't think. He just wouldn't like me being happy. What are you smiling about? Nothing.
This isn't live at the Apollo. Been told a lie.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's no. You've not answered my question.
What's the question?
Which reality show would you do?
Strictly.
No, right. No, I mean the
right.
proper
Oh, okay
ones.
then.
Right.
I'm a celebrity, but I'm a celebrity. I don't eat. Like, I couldn't do any of the eating challenges because I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not going to eat bugs.
I thought I'd cracked that. Like, if I had to go in and do, if I had to, like, men with machine guns burst in and go, right, you got to do, I'm a celebrity, right? No,
yeah.
Let's say I went on I'm a celebrity. You just go, I'm vegetarian, and you know that instantly just rules you out from all the challenges. But you say, I sort of am vegetarian, but I eat chicken.
No, you're not. You eat toad in the hole every night.
Yeah, veggie sausages.
No, you don't. Shut up. I get suspicious with I'm a celeb because a lot of the times they'll be like, this person can't do this because they're ruled out on medical grounds. And you think, what medical? Because they never say. Do you know what I mean? So I might just go, oh, yeah, I can't. I've got I'm what are they called? Those bugs they make them eat?
Witchetty grubs.
Right, I'm a witchetty grub intolerant.
Do you know what? I think I could do all of it. Like, I mean, if you want to risk putting me in a parachute and kicking me out of a plane, good luck to you with the rest of the human race, right?
Barry, you're oversleeping for a podcast record. You're not going to be able to do the challenges on I'm a Celebrity.
Of course I could. Right, I'd do any of the ones like jumping out of planes, walking off along big high things, all of that, right? I could do all of that. The one thing I could not deal with would be spiders. As soon as I saw a spider, I'd be... Do you know what? I'd definitely do I'm a Celebrity. Like, I did think it was very entertaining when they were like, you're going to the outback. And it's like, oh, spiders, snakes, horrible, all these
Wales.
things that can kill you. Yeah, you're going to a haunted castle in Wales. I'm like, hang on, I'm probably there the week before. Shall I?
Yeah,
Just
you've
hang
except
around?
you've paid to do it.
Exactly. This isn't a challenge.
Barry's given 500 quid to stay a night there. Oh, but
So yeah, I'm a celebrity. Could you deal with it apart? So you couldn't
Do
do,
you know-
the eating, but could you
I
have
know,
all the
I-
bugs crawling over you and all that?
no, of course I couldn't. Do you know? But I think when you're there, it's different mindset. In the house, you go, I'd freak out for seeing a spider. When you're there, you just got to get on with it,
Yeah.
haven't you? Because you're going to
Someone's
get
dangling
humiliated.
a check for $250,000 in your face.
Exactly. But like, I think what we should do for maybe a Patreon is because they've got now, and I've done it before. Maybe not this, but they do certain things, don't they? Like reality shows in Manchester now, so you can do the Crystal Maze. Have you done that?
Oh yeah. Well, of course, I was nearly on the proper one, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've not done the fake one. I can't do the fake one now because I'll get too angry about missing out on doing the real one because of a mate.
Yeah, well, we've told this story before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did it and I got locked in twice. So I don't think. Even my mates were like, I don't know, we can spare any more crystals, Hayley.
You say I couldn't do it with you because I had.
We just get locked in, both of us.
No, it's the second you got locked in, and I knew you had to sit in a room with a fucking remote control moon buggy staring at some sand. I'd be on the floor laughing for the rest of the thing. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd be laughing too much. Hearing you fucking raging in a little room. Fucking 50 quid for this.
Do you know what? We should do the Cube. That's come to Manchester as well. The Cube, the Philip Schofield. Well, let's not talk about that. But
the non-presenter specific.
the Cube, yeah, that's come to Manchester. So maybe you should do that.
I'd be up for doing that.
Yeah.
I'd be up for that. We could maybe try and we could recreate. Maybe for a Patreon special, we should recreate a sort of I'm a celebrity style, like with some challenges. I don't know what we'd call it because you can't call it I'm a celebrity for.
I'm not a celebrity.
I'm not a celebrity. Get me on Women Talking Bollocks. It's very specific to you.
Oh, I'm not a celebrity. Please help with our careers. Anyway,
no, I do you know what? I do any of them apart from Big Brother. I couldn't deal with the level of intrusion into your privacy. I'm super private anyway. I couldn't deal with it's one of the reasons I'd never want to be famous. Just like your life splashed everywhere, but I would like to do some of the challenges on I'm a Celebrity. So if anybody has got any mates with any exotic animals or
what are you gonna do?
as you just lie in an empty bathtub and have somebody.
Right then,
Or a load of
that's what
ants
we'll
on there.
do. We'll have you in a bathtub, and I'll get some piranhas. And you got to last 2 minutes.
You'd love that. I tell you what, it'd take them fucking longer than 2 minutes.
Right, should we do some worries of the week?
Let's do Worries of the Week.
Worries, you got a lot. Worries, you got a lot. Worries, you got a lot.
Hang on, let me think.
We've got too giddy imagining being on the telly, haven't we? We got so excited about the idea of being stuck in the jungle with Gary Bushell that we've completely forgot about all our stresses.
Right, well, this is me worry. It's not really a worry. It's more just of a thing that's frustrating me at the minute. Is that my daughter is growing, obviously. So I need to keep getting new shoes for her. That's
Right.
the door's just gone then. But they're so expensive, kids'
The
shoes.
con of kids' shoes.
It's like, I've paid 60 quid for a pair of trainers that she's going to wear for about 4 months.
And you know what? I know you. These aren't going to be disposable trainers. These aren't 10 quid jobs off eBay that you can just bin in 6 months' time, are they?
I'm not having my daughter going around getting bullied at 3 years old for wearing Itex, Barry.
I'm pretty sure.
Disposable
High-tech was the
shoes?
brand I had. I'm pretty sure I was wearing the fucking Nike Air Bethlehem.
You wear them now? What are you on about?
I'm not bothered. Like, judge me all you want. I'm not bothered.
I know you're not bothered, but yeah, well, it's just I'm not gonna like. But even like for a decent pair, I'm not just talking names, but like and they honestly last a couple of months, and I think I'm paying the same amount of trainers for her that I would do for like me, and I'm, you know, I've got massive feet, you know.
You've got massive.
What size
feet.
shoe are you?
Eh,
What size shoe are you?
You're
I'm a
not.
I am. I'm a 7.
I could fit into your shoes.
But I'm tall
Hang
though.
on, I
This
don't
is
know
the
who's
thing.
getting slagged off there. I think it's.
It's you
Yeah, let's not be
with your
obvious.
porcelain doll feet.
I mean, little bullet.
What? Do you know what? Let's crack on. Anyway, what are you worried about? I'm worried about this podcast. What are you worried about?
Hang on. So, how much were the shoes?
60 quid.
I've never felt more northern. Oh,
Have you watched that clip of Posh Spice, by the way? It's doing the rounds.
oh no, go on.
Where she's basically, it's taken from David Beckham's documentary. And she's like, yeah, we're very working class. And Beckham was like, tell the truth, right? And she's like, no, we were working class. He goes, no, tell the truth. What cards used to get dropped off in schooling? And she was like, takes her a bit, and then she admits it was a Rolls Royce.
It's school.
Yeah. But then she's saying she's working class. So obviously loads of comics are, you know, going, this is like a lot of comedians where they pretend to be working class.
Ah, right. Okay. I can't think of anyone.
Tell the truth.
Fucking hell. A Rolls. One of my mates used to get dropped off at school in a fucking. And his dad was a milkman. He used to get dropped off in a milk van.
But yeah, they must have to set off for school about 5 o'clock in the morning to get there in time.
Can you imagine the bullying when the the little electric milk van?
Oh, just coming to school stinking of yoghurt.
Oh god.
See, my mum doesn't drive and hasn't drive, so we just had to walk.
Yeah, ditto. I because I had to change schools because I was too much of a legend at the first one. So I had to change schools like
Because of the high-tech trainers. This is why I'm spending money.
This is absolutely true. When I
Right.
was 13, I said to my dad that I wanted some black boots. Right, it must have been when I'd seen The Crow. Right, and I was
God.
obsessed with The Crow, and I said I want some black boots. And so he looked at the size of my feet. I don't know what they'd be at that age, size 5 or something like that, and he did some rudimentary maths and just went, "Well, I'll get you some proper leather ones that'll still fit you in like 10 years' time. Leather boots should last forever. It'll be size 9s, right?" So I had size 9 boots when I was
Looking like
13.
fucking Father Christmas.
No, I look like fucking Krusty the Clown is what I look like. These massive black boots. Look, I used to trip over them. Like, it was utterly ridiculous. I was like, how have you worked that? He used to design oil rigs, that man. And his maths, oh, yeah, I reckon he'll be in a size 9 when he's 16. I'm not a size 9, I'm 42.
What, did you get called a lot of names then?
I was getting called names anyway.
Here he comes, pissing boots.
My mate used to look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo as well, so we used to get called Beavis and Butthead. Because just the two fucking losers just walking along, always together, always...
I like big boots and I cannot lie.
Can someone remix that?
So I can't really say anything about that because basically, my mum was a single parent, right? And so she didn't have much money in that. And I remember we were getting trainers, and my sister got like a really nice pair of like Nike Air Max, and I felt bad because I didn't want my mum to spend that much money. So I just said, yeah, I'll have this pair. And they were all like non-brand. They weren't even high-techs. And I think they were 20 quid or something like that. Maybe not even that much. And my mum was like, oh, because, you know, because they weren't as much, you can have another pair. So she got me the same pair twice. And I used to they were like basketball playing boots. And
oh, this is really sad.
and I got ripped to shreds for them.
Twice. Twice the bullying. I would have rather just had one Nike Air.
Put both my feet in it.
We can hop along like something from Super Mario 3. Just bouncing in your boot.
Oh.
You can be the woman who lived in a shoe. Get a massive one. Get me dad to do the sizing.
Cost of living crisis is the whole family in your shoe now. Oh.
Oh,
Anyway.
dear me, I've got no worries. I'm too happy this week. Big shout out. You've probably not seen this yet because they didn't tag you in it. I'm over the moon. Shout out to Ringsy. Thank you so much for doing your research, delving deep into the internet. Haley, I'd just like to bring up one of your claims. You were mocking my appearance on Heaven with one line that you claimed. It was actually 3 lines, as I corrected you, as seen on BBC Two. And I said, have you been on the BBC, Haley? Yes, I have, actually. I've been in Cathy Braithwaite. Thank you to Ringsy for trolling YouTube and finding Haley Ellis in that sitcom. We'll retweet the link so that you can go and have a look at Haley in the background, out of focus, fucking miles away at a wedding scene.
No, that's not the scene. I was in that scene. I had 3 lines in a toilet scene. I knew I'm thinking it's not on the internet. There's dancing scene where I'm dancing in the background, yeah. But there was a scene in the toilet.
Oh no,
where
this isn't the dancing scene. This is where you're just stood in the background. I think it's like in a car park or something because you've got really big hair.
Oh yeah, I did. No, I was in a full episode and I had like 3 lines in a toilet where I talked to the mum.
Ringsy to YouTube. She's narrowed it down a bit more.
It's not on YouTube. I've got it.
I'll give it full episodes.
Yeah, it's on. I've got it on DVD. Oh. I was awful in it as well. I'm a very wooden actress, which is why I do comedy now.
Oh, I'm really annoyed now. I thought I got one up on you there. I thought like, oh, got me a little ace up my sleeve for this. You're like, no, wrong scene.
Wrong scene.
Right.
Scene 7. Hey, should we do some emails?
Let's do some emails.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
This is the part of the show where we make your worries ever so much worse. If you have a worry you'd like us to make worse, then get in touch. If you're a patron, drop us a DM. Or if you are on Patreon, get to the back of the queue and email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com.
I thought you were going to say get to fuck there. You just had the rhythm. If you're not a patron, get to fuck.
By the way, we mentioned on last week's episode.
Shout out Jacob, you rat.
He was unsubscribed. Before we get into the emails, so on last week's episode, I mentioned my friend Mo said she wouldn't subscribe to Patreon because she didn't want to pay to listen to our shit. And then you said, tell us a secret about her every week. I did get a message through off her with just a link to a government link saying link to Bribery Act. And she will sue. But I need to play you this because I know you haven't seen it because you might have seen it, but I doubt you have.
Go on.
So it's online and it's this clip that my friend sent me and I cannot stop laughing at it. So it's like 4 people in a car. And they're doing a birthday message, right? So it's 2 young people at the front, I say young, in 30s, and at the back are like 2 elderly relatives. And they've obviously gone, whoever can't be with us today, it's a birthday, let's drop them a message. So I'm going to play it here. Oh.
Happy birthday birthday to you.
We love you, Cheyenne. Happy birthday. Hope it's awesome.
Happy birthday, Shy Shy.
Happy birthday. Love you.
Uncle Gene passed away this morning.
Oh, what a way.
That's fucking amazing.
Uncle G passed away this morning. Yeah, just really tickled me and I thought you'd find it funny.
Yeah, very entertaining. Very entertaining.
Right, what's the worst way news has ever been brought to you?
Hang on. Just quickly while I remember. As you may be aware, as we've had no sponsors, every week, every episode we'll be picking a random business as our official sponsor and tucking them in. We're sort of we're taking companies hostage. So I'd just like to say this episode is brought to you in association with Flash Power Mops.
You
Flash.
just literally looked around your room like Kaiser Soze in Usual Suspects then. Yeah, Flash wipes in his hand.
Flash wipes brought to you in association with Flash. Are you finding this podcast too dirty? Wipe that dirt away with some Flash wipes. Thank you to Flash for not acknowledging us or sponsoring us. You are our official sponsor this week.
Dear Hayley and Barry, I've just started dating someone and the problem I have is his mum does everything for him and he expects me to be like her. We've been together now for 6 months and he expects me to do everything for him that she does. She absolutely mollycoddles him, does everything for him, and I don't want to be like that. What should I do?
It seems so alien that in 2023. Do you know what I mean? Of like, well, hang on. I think this is probably better coming from a woman's perspective. What about you? What would you do?
Well, I mean, I would be like, all right, you want me to do everything your mum does? Well, I bet your mum doesn't.
Stop there. That's a very good point. Yeah, I'll do exactly as your mum does. Now enjoy sleeping on your own.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And I want some rent. Yeah, it's 2023. You don't need to be doing that. You know.
Yeah.
Tell them to sort their heads out or get in the bin.
Yeah, that's utterly pathetic. It is. Well, this has been a lovely podcast recording where I've got to go now and do all the editing on this and add the music and upload it to YouTube and then.
Why are you cutting it off? Is it because your mum still does everything for you?
No. I'm just making the point that in our podcast relationship, I do fucking everything.
I do offer.
No, I'm not even fucking about. No, that's absolutely pathetic. Kick him out unless he's really fit. In which case, get your jollies. Then fuck him off. Oh, they've moved in together. Oh, you've made a crucial error. Don't get a mortgage.
Move out.
Yeah, move out.
Like what his dad has
Leave it.
clearly done.
Problem solved. Hang on, have I still got that solved sound effect? I'll whack that in.
Problem solved.
Solved. Leave him. If we hear any news reports.
I don't know why people bother writing into us. I don't.
No, just do what, like, if you've wrote that in, you know what you should do. You're just looking for validation from us. You're looking for someone else to go, yeah, get rid of him. Well, there you go, get rid of him. And you're now single, so if we've got any single listeners who can tie their own fucking shoelaces, get in touch. There's a lass with some brains available for you. I think that's the problem. So, what are you looking at me like that for? There's a lass with some brains. That's a good thing.
No, I'm just like, this is the worst dating show ever. If you can tie your laces, get in touch. We've got someone for you.
Oh dear me, what a stupid episode. Hayley, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Barry.
I'm going to see you in a few hours' time. Yes.
We're filming the Patreon tonight, so...
You better go and get in that, Feely, because you're in for a long night.
Can you give that some context, because that sounds horrible.
Hayley's gone into a dungeon on her own.
We're going to a haunted house.
Hayley's going into a dungeon on her own.
I'm not, Barry. I'm not.
You can say you're not as much as you want.
Right, I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I'll see you in the dungeon. I'll wave at you when I shut the door and lock it. Right, see you later, everyone.
Bye! You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.